Hello everyone, Taylor here, and today I am here to talk about Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. I unexpectedly got to see this movie, which I'm really excited that I did actually. I didn't really have expectations going into this movie. I was hoping that it would be something I could at least have fun with if I didn't really enjoy it. But guys, let me tell you, I loved this movie. I really did. I thought it was entertaining. I thought the cast all did a great job with their characters. The chemistry between the cast and the characters was great. I thought the story and the way that it was told, I suppose, was very self-aware, which is one of the best parts of this whole movie, is how self-aware it is. So anyway, let's get into this. The story itself isn't anything complicated, but like I said, it's self-aware, and if you've played video games or kind of know how video games work, then you'll enjoy it. You'll see that they're pretty much like, oh, this has to work this way because this is how it works in video games, and this makes absolutely no sense in the context of real life and how like real people would interact in this situation, and they kind of just have to deal with the fact that everyone that is not a real player, everyone who's not playing as a character, is just following the code of the game, basically. They are pre-programmed to say certain things and only say those things and can't really interact outside of that, which I thought was brilliant. I really loved that element a lot. It really gave the movie a vibe that I really enjoyed. So that was really cool. Seeing Karen Gillan in this movie made me really happy. She did awesome and her character was fantastic. The Rock killed it as usual. He's just, the camera loves him, I love him, it's wonderful. He really was believable as Spencer, as this kid trapped in The Rock body, which was fantastic. Jack Black also did a really wonderful job of that. Totally believe that he's Bethany the entire time. There were some jokes that went pretty far with him that I was not expecting to see. It definitely pushed some boundaries there, but I thought it was great. I liked that they went there and went that far. Not maybe that they went there specifically, but that they were willing to push the boundaries a little bit with that kind of humor, I thought was great. Kevin Hart was hilarious. His character made me laugh a lot, and the chemistry between his character and The Rock's character was wonderful, especially them playing younger people in bodies that are unfamiliar to them. That dynamic worked very well, and provided a lot of entertainment, a lot of great chemistry, a lot of laughs. So that was amazing. I like the way that they tied in the original Jumanji with it. I wasn't sure if I would, but I actually really enjoyed the way that Jumanji was kind of updated to survive. It's kind of like an evolution. Jumanji knows how to evolve and figured out that board games are not going to catch people's attention anymore. So to get people into the game and to keep itself relevant, it has to evolve, which I actually really liked a lot. I liked the use of music in this movie. I thought it was very well used. Wasn't anything brilliant or amazing, but I thought it fit really well for the movie. I liked the use of lives in this movie. Going back to the video game element, I liked how they had tattoos on their wrists that showed how many lives they had left. I thought it was really clever the way that they figured out what their strengths and weaknesses are as characters and how they kind of talked it through and kind of found ways to jab at each other a little bit with the strengths and weaknesses that they found that they had. I liked the way that they figured out that they all had to work together to use the different skills that they had, like when Jack Black's character had to read the map because that was a skill and that's what he was good at, and they just realized at that point that there are certain things they're going to have to trust each other for to make it through the game. I also liked the developing relationship between Bethany and, what is her name? Karen Gillan's character. I can't remember what her name was, but those two, the friendship that develops there, I think one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie was when Bethany was trying to teach Karen Gillan how to flirt and try to do the walk and how to talk to boys, which was fantastic. I love when she's trying to talk to the guy characters in the game and trying to distract them, because I relate so hard to that. I'm so bad at flirting, always have been, so bad at talking to guys, always have been. So that really hit me right here, made me happy to see that. It was a good laugh, and it was nice to be able to relate to something like that, even though I'm definitely older than those characters are supposed to be, because I'm not in high school. But that was really great. Even though it was in the trailer, I still loved the scene where cake becomes Fridge's weakness, where he accidentally eats cake and he just explodes. Like, I don't know why. That scene just really got me, and I thought it was hilarious, especially when Jack Black's character didn't realize it was cake, because Bethany is so obsessed with keeping her figure and said she doesn't recognize what cake tastes like. So that was pretty great. I really did enjoy how self-aware the movie was. I think that was my favorite part about it, was just how a lot of it was self-referential and making fun of itself, and really just going out there and knowing what the movie was. It knew what it was and wasn't trying to be other things. It wasn't trying to be super serious, and it wasn't trying to be something that it just couldn't be, that wouldn't have worked. If it wasn't so self-aware and so self-referential and willing to just be fun and crazy and make you, suspend disbelief with a lot of different things, I don't think it would have worked as well as it did. I also think the cast played a really big part in that, because it looks like they all just had a lot of fun. They did really well with their characters. None of them just phoned it in for this. They really were just doing a great job, and this movie is one that I would be more than happy to see again. I really did have a lot of fun with it. It was really entertaining, and it was nice. It was nice after a long week, I guess, to be able to go see this movie and just kick back and enjoy it. And as someone who grew up playing video games and who grew up with the original Jumanji movie, I loved it. I really did. So I would recommend that everyone go see it if you haven't already. I guess I kind of got into spoilers in this video, but not really. So if you haven't seen it, please go see it. If you have seen it, please leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of it. If you haven't, please leave your comments down below. If you're going to go see it, what your expectations are. I want to talk to you guys about it. As usual, all my links are down in the description below if you want to find me on social media. And thank you guys so much for watching. I recently had crossed the 2,500 subscriber mark, which is insane to me, so thank you so much for all of your support, you guys, and I will see you all next time.